is up, YouTube? What is happening? Never a dull moment. What's up, Info Warriors? How you doing? Unplug his phone. What's happening with you? Damn, I need to shave. Hey, Jack, how you doing? Let a few people get in here. We just can't help but laugh at some of these folks, man. It's it's ridiculous. Always trying to strike somebody's channel because they don't like the opinion that you have of them. Yeah, Shay, I need to shave again though. Old Marty Marr. Looking old. Look at all that gray hair. Looking old. What's up, Ready Randy? How you doing, man? I want to turn this camera off though for a minute. I don't know why. I just feel more comfortable talking with the camera off. Always have. But Martin, listen. No matter how hard you try to hide behind the Bible, people are not going to like you because you act like a snotty nosed little kid. Bro, you just don't get it. Like, I was listening to his live stream, and he's been with that girl, what? Almost a year, but he claims her property like he's worked hard and paid all the. It's just weird to watch, right? You brag about shit that ain't even yours. Just because you're dating somebody doesn't mean that your stuff becomes theirs. What you doing, baby? Ow.
Sorry, I got a couple $100 out of the safe. I'll see you at the boat. I'm gonna go ahead and go.
I love you. Be careful. I'll be out there for too long. Yeah, claiming people's stuff like you worked hard.
Safe keys.
Okay, you got everything you need.
Yep.
All right, love you. Be careful. Let me know when you get there, please. All right. Sorry about that. Mama's headed to the boat, so. But yeah, I find it very odd. Yeah, Ready Randy, he is, man. I was watching AD's live stream and it went down. I don't know if maybe it's because he's struck him. That's what it looks like, right? But why don't you take some constructive criticism from them dudes?
Are you gonna take the bait for the crab trap, being that you got the cooler? Or do I need to take it on me? I just don't want it to frost in my car.
No, you can throw it in the cooler.
Throw it in the cooler now.
Yeah, we got to go get out of that pontoon boat tomorrow too, so. All right, sorry. You'll figure it out, Jack. Stay busy. That's what you do. When something like that happens in your life, I know it's devastating, but I find it easier when I got trauma or something terrible happens like that. I try to do something to keep my mind occupied. Find something that you enjoy to do and just do it. It'd be hard at first, I'm sure. No, he can't handle the real world. I mean, just like him claiming to be a professional cook, right? This stream ain't going to be all about Martin, but I just find it funny. These people try to sell you something about who they are, and it's easy to see that they don't have shit going on in life. And, you know, when they try to portray themselves as better than somebody else, and it's like, dude, do you realize that we all shit the same? Well, most of us shit the same way. Just like him with his commercial driver's license, right? He thinks he's just going to go get in a truck and take off. He's looking for the easy way out in life. And there's a few of them. Man, you have to put your head down. Get your ass to work and quit fucking complaining. You can't hide behind the Bible with everything that you do and think people ain't going to say something to you because you're now all of a sudden this big Christian. What's up, Extreme? We all make mistakes. Every one of us. Nobody is perfect. But some of the shit that you talk and you lie, that's another thing. You constantly lie on people all day long. Just like with Snaggy. Nobody knows if he said anything to your daughter. I wouldn't doubt that Snaggy was aggressive or mean, But you'd have to actually put out receipts for me to believe that he said something like that to a 10-year-old child. And if he did, he probably didn't realize he was talking to a kid until it was too late. What's up, Gotcha? Hey, you know what, man, Gotcha? You were right the other morning, dude. I had, and I don't know if you caught my stream yesterday or not, but I kind of admitted it. I had been sleep deprived. There wasn't nothing really funny about that. I not funny like ha ha. I found it. I don't know, man. To me, it just that shit was weird. But I shouldn't have said it like that. You were absolutely right. Some of us had operations. Hmm. Can you imagine? Can you imagine Martin as a truck driver though? And like, I think he thinks that it's just getting in a truck and driving, and it's going to be easy. He can be on his phone all day or what have you. He doesn't realize the work that goes into that shit. There's more to driving a truck than just climbing in it and starting it up. I promise you. Which you know that. I don't. Hey, and to go and take and get a CDL license. What's up, Mike? Um, yeah, it did mine too. Got you. I'm gonna tell you. I think this world's in shitty shape, and I think that most people, even the Democrats, on side of things, most of them are good people at heart. That they wouldn't do anything like that, right? That's the extremists of people. People that's fucking sick in the mind. And let's face it, when you're yeah, yeah, we are. Yeah, it's because I was picturing Martin fucking fat ass up there trying. You know, he squats when he pisses. But for the most part, man, we all good people, and I don't know how much more people are gonna sit back and let shit like that go on without it being checked, dude. I wish there was some kind of way that we could trick all them sick fucks into one place and do something about it. No, he doesn't have the ambition to drive a truck. And the only reason he says that is because he's jealous of leg day and the money that leg day makes. I'm going to tell you right now, leg day does pretty good driving that truck. Truck drivers do pretty good. But you can't be fucking lazy. You got to push it for the whole time. You know what I mean? On when you're on that clock, you got 10 hours and you better fucking drive. What's up, Harley? I see you. I hope you're doing all right. But wouldn't it be awesome to get all them fucking crazy people in one place? Like, I don't know how we could trick them, but it would be cool to like maybe set up. Hey, we're celebrating Charlie Kirk's death down here at this location. Come join us, and then just beat the fuck out of them motherfuckers. Oh shit. Yeah. Besides fucking Martin, Martin in a truck, he'd be over the weight limit. Uh, that dude's a fucking weirdo, Jay Prez. Everybody got a right to be on YouTube, but that dude there just pushes the fucking boundaries with everything. He's such a fucking weirdo, man. He doesn't have no morals to stand on. And that's why the shit that he does doesn't faze him. And he thinks everybody's just supposed to forgive the shit that he says. Ain't that right, man? That shit was sick. I can't believe that I noticed today that they had censored a lot of those fucking clips. They were still coming through, but not like they was yesterday. Nobody deserves to die that way. I don't give a fuck who you are. And I'm gonna tell you, they fucked up when they were talking about his investigation, talking about the clips on Reddit where he was asking people to pick that gun up. Everybody that was in either aware of that shit And I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. Anybody who was aware of that shit before or after should be in fucking jail. And it ought to be bad. No, dude, that shit's work, bro. That shit is work. People think that it's just easy. Martin can't hardly fucking drive a car. How in the hell is he gonna drive a fucking semi? How in the hell is he gonna back in? Only thing he's ever backed in is he's backed his ass up. Little weirdo motherfucker. And the people, hey, and I'm gonna tell you, there was a few teachers in Florida that had gotten fired for celebrating about Charlie Kirk's death, and they should. What's up, True Texan? Yeah, anybody celebrating that shit, no matter who it is that gets whacked like that, you shouldn't celebrate. You know, it just shows how fucked up and deranged your mind is. But, you know, I had a feeling it was somebody who was fighting it mentally about their sexuality. And to be mad because somebody preaches the gospel with facts and statistics, and that's why you want to kill them, is, and, you know, how many shootings have been done by them people? Nah, bro. Mike, check this out. They had that little fucker on video, man. And they just sat there and videoed him going up there. What's up, Jay Johnson? Hey, Donna. We just talking about waterheads of YouTube. We just hanging out. There's quite a fucking few of them. Hell, we could talk about Snaggy. It. Yeah. Yeah, the vigils. But why did they just like with the Trump assassination, why didn't anybody step in and do anything? They seen him fucking crawling up there. It doesn't make no sense. People are so pussified these days. You know, there's no way. There's no fucking way in hell I could sit there and watch somebody crawling up a roof. You already, especially at an event like that, you already know what the fuck's going on. You know what's going to happen. They did nothing to stop the shit. Not a fucking thing. And to me, man, you're just as guilty as the fucking media. And I know that sounds crazy. If you see something going on like that, you know what they're there for. There's no mistaking it. You see a guy fucking crawling up there with a rifle in his hand. You do nothing but sit there and film him. I mean, come on, man. You know, and I blame a lot of the media for pushing a lot of the hate and shit that they do. Just like with all the statistics about the cop violence against blacks, 15 per year is what I heard Charlie say today. I was listening to that shit and I was like, holy shit, there's more white people that's killed by police than black people. But when you turn on the news, they try to demonize the fuck out of the police. And I don't get it, man. I do not get it. What's the point in that? Because everybody, when they get in a tight situation, that's the first person they call. But they want to try to demonize them people. Yeah, always watch. Every fucking one of them. Somebody helped that kid, Linda. I honestly believe that. He did not pull that off by himself. And I wish they'd make an example out of that fucker. But people's gotten so weak. Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of funny they grabbed old man, didn't they? right out the crowd. Everybody was standing around. Oh man, they know he fucking didn't do it. And hell, every one of them cops are educated with firearms. They could look and see it was a fucking BB gun. That was a shot. But you also kind of have to wonder what kind of security measures they had going on up there too. You know what I mean? It didn't really look like it was a very good security measure. Nah, I don't follow Benny Johnson. I don't really. If it's politics, I don't really watch it too tough. Just because, to be honest with y'all, I really don't give a fuck who the president is. I've said that before. They just got to have the people's best interest at heart. But unfortunately, it seems like none of them do. Right? Maybe you may be right about that, Linda. Especially when something like that goes down, you know. But it seems like they wasted a lot of time. Because once they grabbed that old man, I'm sure they didn't keep canvassing the area so well. But shout out to the dude's dad and to the pastor and all them for recognizing him and turning him in. A lot better than what that fucking dude out of Florida when he killed that girl up there in the damn forest and got away with that shit for so long. They hit him the fuck out. I don't know what I would. I don't know if I could look my son in the face if he did some shit like that. Shit's weird, man. Sickening as fuck, for sure. So, did any of y'all catch AD's live, Linda? I know you did. You was in there. Old fucking Marty Marr, he'll probably end up in jail behind that shit. You can't go to threatening people's life on the fucking internet just because they troll you or make fun of you. How unstable is a motherfucker to even say that shit? But then again, I mean, we all know Martin's just all talk. What is his fat ass going to do? Get on his BMX bicycle and ride? Old Mr. No Car. I done kicked myself out the fucking stream again. This fucking mouse, man. Yeah, he's more concerned with terms of service. He wants to be a popular YouTuber so bad. And, you know, that's why he's always so worried about views and shit. And I'm going to tell you, Martin, I know why you delete your old channels and start new ones. You're trying to fool the algorithm with a brand new channel, and you're trying to push yourself real far. But what your dumbass don't realize is yeah, you might get some views the first video or two, but if your engagement is no good, if people just click on your video and then click away, it's not going to do you any good. Sooner or later, the algorithm is going to put you in the slot that it thinks you deserve. Which, hey, if you can make money off YouTube, good for you. But I don't see how you plan on doing that by fucking restarting your channel over every other day because somebody pissed in your cornflakes. Get your fat ass out there and get it. Yeah, baby.
I put the net in the boat too
Oh, okay.
catch fish.
All right. Did you turn my truck around?
No,
Will you?
I just iced the cooler.
Oh, you're so awesome. Come here, give me a kiss before you go. Tell the old man I'll be out there for too long. I love you. Thank you. You got us some clothes and shit?
Yeah, I got clothes right here.
All right, cool. All right, love you. I'm sorry, y'all. No, nobody engages with that slug at all. And I think it's sad that this motherfucker, he got by flake corn. Oh, he likes corn. He eats that shit the long way. No, InfoWars. Hey, you know, I ain't never even said anything bad to Martin when I went in there. And that motherfucker blocked me right away. just right off the rip. It's because he doesn't want nobody to give him no kind of pushback. And this one thing is somebody's just trying to troll you with stupid shit. I get blocking them because it's just a fucking distraction. It's dumb shit. But just to block somebody because they refute what the fuck you're saying, that's something else. What's up by you, Don? What's happening? Has Durkee even got out of jail yet, Don? Do you know? He is a grifter. Big Shy Redneck, what's up, man? And look, it's okay to use YouTube as a outlet, a way to just be able to talk to people and hang out and shit, you know. But I don't see, he's talking about how, and I'm talking about Martin Speaks, he's talking about how good of a creator he is. Bro, you're just a fat, lazy fuck that don't know how to wipe your ass good. Nobody really gives a fuck what you got going on. People watch you because you're fucking retarded. Every alt you got? Oh, shit. Yeah, he is something else. But it shows who you are when you just go straight after people's channel. Martin is the little kid that told on everybody because they wouldn't let him play. Or he was picked last. Or when he didn't get picked, he thought if he sat over there and pouted, people would give in and just feel bad. Has anybody seen Crazy Carl lately? Let's see here. Oh, AD's back live. No, he's not neither. That shit gone. Oh, shit, Obsolete's fucking live. I didn't realize he was live. I was just wondering if anybody had seen Carl. Let's see if we can. He was live Wednesday? Okay. Shot him, I have. Yeah, the doctor. I believe it or not, I worry about him, man. Carl's not a bad dude. He just got some shit going on with him, you know. And I don't think it helps him that he stays like secluded in the house. He don't want to be out and about around people and shit. I think that's very dangerous atmosphere you put yourself in when you seclude yourself away from everybody. I know that's right, Donna. Unc got 4 days off in a row. Which me and Mama's going to pick up the little pontoon boat tomorrow. It's not much, but it's, which I know most of y'all don't give a fuck, but it's got a newer 4-stroke Mercury on it with tilt and trim. And Unc's always wanted a pontoon boat. Yeah, Jay, he is antisocial. But I'm going to tell you, something has triggered in Carl that's got him where he is right now. I damn sure will, Donna. Thank you. Now, this pontoon boat I'm going to pick up is beat the fuck up, but for the price, you can't beat it. So the old dude tells me he wants $200 for it. So I say, all right, I'll go over and look at it. And the time I get over there, he gives it to me. And I've had people give me a lot of stuff, man, and I don't know why that they do it, but they do. I think it's because they know I appreciate the shit. You know what I mean? Jealousy. I need to take leave soon, Army. Shenanigans are killing you. I hope everything's all right with you, Linda. Now, I wonder if old Dick Nose is going to do a live about the Ukrainian lady that got stabbed on the fucking subway. Or if he's just going to continue to fucking grift off a damn The one lady. It seems like that's all he give a fuck about. Let me see if I can't find us something to bullshit about.
You anyway, they probably wouldn't do it. But it's so dangerous. And there are people in this audience that you've suffered greatly. There are people in this audience that have been mugged.
Yeah, that was sad. People should be able to ride on the fucking subway without getting done that way. But I'm telling you, that's the media that has fucking got people all revved up like that. Oh, I'm sure he will, Tex. I'm sure he fucking will. But that's, hey, you know, on that subject right there, can you blame the lady for fucking quitting? The dude won't fucking quit talking about shit online, man. I mean, and he acted like he didn't understand why she quit. Because she told you, stay the fuck off the internet talking about that shit. It's hard to win a case like that, you know? He just can't shut the fuck up. He is his own worst enemy. And like I say, I don't want anything bad to happen to him. But he's doing that shit. I agree with you there, Cup Top. We are surrounded
and hurt badly.
by demons.
And that nobody was killed last week. And I made that announcement in front of a very distinguished leader of a country. And I'm saying proudly, ladies and gentlemen,
What's up,
nobody was
British
killed in Washington, D.C. this week. He looked at me like...
I don't know what the hell going on there. Let me let these crazy idiots know that I'm live.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot...
One of your networks, not a friendly network. Exact, really the opposite, I would say, very unfriendly network. And they interviewed about
Yeah, no, he
12
wouldn't
people
cooperate with her.
on this.
You can't keep going on the internet talking about that shit. And we understand that you thought that she was fake. But you also admitted that she was real. So, I mean... which one is it? Is she fake or is she real? And I understand why he thought she was fake. I seen the photos. I know what he was talking about. And when you start fucking doing shit like that, you're going to question shit. When you start seeing Photoshop photos of people. Hell, that wasn't even a fucking girl. It was Kylie Rodney's picture put over somebody else's. Who does twisted, sick shit like that? And why in the fuck would you? You were trying to fuck the man up. That's what you were trying to do. And they did exactly that. Something's going on with him. Something's definitely going on with him. And people will say you flip-flop. No, I'm not agreeing with that shit. I'm not flip-flopping. I would never wish any kind of shit to happen to him. That's not being a flip-flopper. That's being a motherfucker saying, hey, homie, you probably ought to shut the fuck up a little bit. You know what I mean? But the trolling community has gotten out of hand. I mean, for God's sakes, you got a fucking idiot from Paintsville, Kentucky running around fucking grifting off the shit like it ain't nobody's business. And, it's just some weird shit. Something's definitely going on, though, Info. Something's definitely fucking going on. I hope he gets it together, but... unfortunately, I think it's too late. He has single-handedly fucked himself up in a bad way. Like, he's run people off that won't never come back. And he just won't fucking quit. He's so goddamn hard-headed. If you wanted him to do something, all you'd have to tell him is to not do it. And he'd fucking do it. I mean, come on, man. You gotta have more fucking common sense than that. Yeah, British Bulldog. I don't think he will. I do not think he will. Like taking the fucking speech that Adam said from Triple T's panel and trying to imply that to this fucking Charlie Kirk shit. Is he live with Snaggy? We'll stream him. We'll snipe him.
To take
And unfortunately, there's a few of them that's going to help take him down. And it's sad. What's up, Ford for Life? I ain't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing good, man. Thank you for stopping in.
Aides of the cops. If you send that to his local PD, Martin will be in cuffs tonight. You have it like that over him now with that evidence. He thinks
their local PD won't go out there. State troopers have to go out there to his house.
See, Martin, you fucked with the wrong one. Snaggy knows all that shit. Snaggy basically works with the police, Martin. You are retarded. They gave him an honorary badge in your town, dude. And now he has the exact evidence, Martin. If he sends that to them and says, I'm afraid for my life from this man, can you guys please, like, do something? Bro, they have to arrest you. They have to. And he thinks he has free speech.
Yeah,
to
InfoWars, he
threaten
could
and
have.
laugh in my chat.
I'm
now
going to
he's
tell you right
shook.
now, you can't say anything to him. He's so into himself that if you say something like that to him, especially if he's paying your bills and shit, which, I mean, them guys work for it, right? It's not like they just fucking gave it to him, but people on the internet, they try to act like he just gave them boys everything. I'm going to tell you, $1,000 a week ain't shit. Go ask your sheep, Charlie. They'll tell you. They'll go, bah. That's them saying, no, not again. Bah.
And he's watching.
Is he in chat or something? Because he must have.
No, he's watching. He's watching. I would be. If you have evidence to lock me up, a crazy fuck like you.
What's
I'd be
up,
watching.
country bro? How you doing, sir?
If a crazy fucking bastard like you had a file to fucking lock me up, I'd be watching, thinking, God damn it. I'm contacting Snaggy. Hey, brother, I was just kidding. Fucking, can I buy you a fucking this? Like,
You can't buy me shit.
well, whatever. I would be. Don't lock
Snaggy, stop lying. Somebody give you a fifth of liquor, you be all on it.
me up, please. I was just joking. Let's just drink or get along. You know, I'd have a bottle. We'd be cracking one.
Yeah,
listening
right.
to
Text.
Upchurch.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know.
It's hard to tell somebody like that something. You know what I mean? For one, he just fucking cut you off. I mean, unfortunately, some people have to learn the hard fucking way. But what's the old saying? A hard head makes a soft ass. We'll see.
You
He
probably
comes back
told me
down to
about how
reality.
you've
We'll
been
see.
praying about
The
what you
smartest
done.
thing,
Praying.
the smartest thing he could do is just shut the fuck up about it, right? Just like yesterday, he had to get on the internet and say, "Oh well, my opinion on the girl isn't real." You know, we know that you don't think the shit was real. You've said it before. There's no reason to repeat yourself again. All you're doing is fucking yourself up, and that's why she backed out. And talking about all the money you spent, well, that was your fucking problem. She told you not to fucking say nothing else about it on the internet. I guarantee you. Yes, sir. You be good, Bubba.
And about my life getting better. Yeah.
I realized the error of my ways.
Yeah. Anything to not
It's
go
good to
jail,
see you
dude.
back around too, country bro. I'm glad
Anything
you are,
to
man.
not fucking
I
go
hope
to jail.
everything is going
And
good
he's
for you,
cooked,
sir.
dude. You hold the key to his freedom right now. And he thinks it's a game.
Yeah, that's a
It's
hell
not
of
a
a
game.
that's a hell of a thing to hold on to, Martin.
Snaggy's sober for once.
He thinks it's funny. He won't say nothing in chat because he don't want to antagonize you.
Fucking
Do to
Seaper.
him what he's trying to do to you. Yeah, listen to what Will says. Listen to what Will says. Dude, he's trying to lock you up, bro. If he could lock you up or me, he would. If he could lock up Uncle Will, he would. If he could lock up anybody, he would. But he's the only one out here with this liberal rhetoric, threatening murder, death, kill. Bro, he threatens you fucking 18 times in the most gruesome ways.
Yeah, I mean the stuff the local guys already got to see that are recorded off your live when he was up there. You should
Oh,
have
this
seen
is
that.
way worse.
You should have seen their eyes. The dude's eyebrows raised. He was like, "That was descriptive."
We're doing good, Justin.
Oh, this is way worse. Use your full Christian name. Your description of what you look like, your online thing, the whole thing between he's
Yeah, I saw he
raising-
had like my Facebook picture or something.
Which is crazy, right?
No, he described your Facebook
Oh,
picture.
gotcha.
No.
Why in the fuck are people going into people's Facebooks and shit like that, trying to get all the information they can on people, but then crying that they're doing it to you? If you do it to somebody else, they have every right to fucking do it back. Yeah, he does sound sober right now. We'll see how that goes, though. That ain't gonna last but a couple hours. That motherfucker wakes up with a fifth and goes to bed with a fifth.
I mean, they have to prove he's not talking about you, dude.
Do you know that's the whole weirdest thing about the whole Facebook messages thing is my name's not Snaggy Harpool on Facebook. How did she know that was me and send me the friend request? I
Here's
don't
the
feel-
thing, dude.
I don't feel like she would have known me at all.
Yeah, listen to Seeper. Don't do a false affidavit, whatever that means.
Yeah, that means just don't. That doesn't apply, but that was a good joke, Super.
Well, I'm just saying, Seeper's like a lawyer, dude. Just ask him what to do.
I cannot find my fucking wallet, man.
Oh, Reform Media is crashing out over Upchurch right now. Oh my god.
Is he live right now?
No.
Oh.
It's crashing out over Upchurch.
What
in the
what
church.
channels is he
Just-
on?
and they
Is he
do it just
using
to
that
fuck with people.
Reform Media or whatever. Is that the only channel he's using?
Oh, I'm sure, Caroline. I'm sure. And I'm going to tell you, I honestly, in my opinion, old Dick Nose is who got that shit going to start with. Ryan had just as much right to cover that case as anybody else did. And why he's the only one being held accountable for it is beyond me. There was a lot of people that made money and fucking did that old damn, what they call it? Y'all know what the fuck they call it. It was fucked up is what it was. They cared about how much money they made off that case. Ryan was the only one that actually really gave a fuck.
Oh, he's got Martin Speaks as well.
Oh, underscore speaks. That's the other one.
Tragedy pimping.
It's time for us to stand up against these liberals, dude.
We'll catch back up.
He's an idiot. Yeah. They're dumb, dude. They're dumb. You'll see him coming.
A lot of
Just
money,
be ready.
copper top. It was fucking sick
Did they
to
ever
watch.
catch that guy that shot Charlie? I haven't kept up with the news on it. It was like a manhunt.
No, they won't.
No, they got him. They got his
You just
ass.
I don't
that sort of
understand- I
thing.
don't
You just give it
understand how in the
time.
How in the
You
hell
know.
he could have gotten away with that many people? Like,
Oh, he was on the roof and he just ran, and they got a picture of him. He's fucked. They'll find that fucker. They got a good picture of him.
these guys need to quit doing open air forums like that. Because, I mean,
Absolutely.
that's a logistical security nightmare when people
Nightmare.
are assembling on roofs 200 yards away just because
Oh.
they need within earshot.
Oh, they should have snipers
And all
on
the
the top.
backpacks
He should have
too,
had
man.
his own snipers.
Yeah,
oh, that
British
is a
Bulldog.
security
I
nightmare.
don't know why he
Everybody
can't.
had a backpack.
Security nightmare. Anybody could have pulled out a pistol and just ended him. He should have been behind glass, thick bulletproof glass.
Yeah, I
Do you
agree
know
with
that-
that.
Answering questions. Everybody can see you, dude. You know what I mean? It may not be as personal, but they need to stop just putting themselves out.
Here's what I'd like to know. I'd like to know who helped that kid. Somebody fucking helped him. I just somewhere.
Like sitting ducks, dude. All these people, they need to stop it, dude.
They
Go
need
to
to
a
charge
secure
tick-
event
they need to
with
charge
security.
tickets. I mean, the basketball team probably had better security than he
Oh.
had.
Yeah, it's bad. It's baiting them crazy whack jobs. Get the fuck out of
They
here.
need to sell tickets, and they need to make it indoor with metal detectors.
You think?
But did you know? I didn't know this, man. It's really sad. You know his
Did y'all just see that AD just spit in his cup? And I guarantee he's gonna put that shit in his mouth.
family, including his two little children, were sitting in the front row when it happened.
Yeah, man. No, I didn't know that. That's terrible.
It's terrible, dude.
No, it's so dirty saying they caught him. I heard they caught some guy and they released. I just stopped watching it. They'll have a full report release coming out. It's tragic. So here's the deal, dude. You're gonna have a decision to make.
Yeah, Snaggy ain't
I
just
got you,
that.
AD.
No. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And these liberals like Mark
Snag ain't no fun when he's sober, is he? I can tell that already.
laugh.
AD's
about
doing his
threatening
best to
lives,
fucking lighten him up, but
and
get
they
him going.
laugh about all this fucking bullshit, dude. So tonight, when you're warm and toasty
But,
off that bottle of
yep,
vodka,
after he's drunk.
I want you to remember what these Democrats did to your country. When you're over there fucking blasting pirates off the shore, stealing booty, motherfucking Martin's over here destroying your goddamn country, dude. You know, you served, you went there, you
All
fuck.
right, that's enough of that shit. Let's go see what else we can fucking find. We just fucking around anyway. Yeah, I don't, you know, and it was weird, right? It was supposed to have been wrapped up in a towel, and the rifle they show us is in a brand new fucking box. Think about that, Code made. Just like the fucker who made the AI shit, pictures of him. And, you know, people do that shit just to get fucking views and stuff. But you can clearly tell the shit's fucking AI. His whole fucking outfit changes around. Even the emblem on the hat. You know what I mean? It's fucking way off, man. Dude, Copper Top, it pissed me off. It made me want to do some stupid shit. But I'm going to tell you, like I said, I don't want to see that shit happen. But if it was to go down, Unc, it'd be right there. I'd be willing. You know what I mean? What's up, see? We just checking out these waterheads from fucking YouTube. Hold on, I'll send you the link if you want it. I don't know if you're busy or not. If you're not, you're more than welcome to come up. Oh, shit. Hold on, let me just... What's up, buddy? Say that again? I had a hard time hearing you. What's up?
You seem like you have like bad connection. You're breaking up. I barely can hear you. I don't know if you use like a headphone or something.
No, I'm on my phone's only working off the internet right now. What's going on?
Hey man, I think I'm gonna need like 2 tires from you, probably like tomorrow or Monday. What do you think?
Okay. All you gotta do is just call me and tell me when. I'll meet you wherever.
Okay, I mean same spot, pilot.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Other one?
That'd be fine.
All right, cool man.
All right.
Okay, I hit you up.
All right.
Cool.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Bye bye. Shit, don't make that money, baby. We like them calls. Yeah, and that's something I noticed too, is he didn't have no rifle. Where the fuck did it go? And they sat there and watched him, man. So you have to question that shit. Kind of like, really, what the fuck is going on? What's up, Rich? Oh, let me go to StreamYard real quick. I don't know what to think about that shit, but I know that with everything that goes on, you can't believe the shit that you see or hear anymore. And it's fucking sad, really. Hold on, I'm sending y'all the, I don't know if y'all want to join or not, but you're more than welcome to. I'm going to send you the link anyway. Grandpa took the fall. Yeah, I know. That was kind of weird too, right? They grabbed the old man quick, and they were putting it out like he fucking done it. And they should have knew better than that. All right, bet I sent the link to you. You can send it to Shotty too if he feels like getting up and joining the conversation. We just fucking around. These liberals need to be stopped. You still live, AD? I was sniping you for a few minutes, but Snaggy's not ready to talk, dog. You got to give him, I don't know, probably half a fifth. Yeah, but what made him grab him, though, Code? That's the part that I don't fucking understand. Why did they grab him out of the fucking crowd? Was he walking around with the fucking weapon? Let's see what they're saying. Let's see what these idiots are fucking talking about.
Zaxby's lemon pepper dry rub. Who's got the sauce?
No, he didn't either. He didn't leave it up there. Supposedly they found it in
Butler
the
Toyota
fucking
of
woods.
Jacksonville. It's where you go. It's where you go for an amazing.
Don't know if something like that.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, no weapon was found on the roof. And hell, in his Reddit post, he was trying to get somebody to go and pick it up. From what they were saying, the shit really don't make no fucking sense.
That is, if we're going to find that here, but we're going to learn a lot more over the next 24 hours, 48 hours for certain about who this person is.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So, Jeremy, hang tight because I think we'll be continuing to talk. Thank you so much for joining us on Live Now from Fox. Always great insight. We really appreciate it.
Have a great week.
You as well. All right, everyone, we will take another 2-minute break.
Let's see if we can go back a little bit.
And Governor Cox was sharing this here this morning, this press conference. The casing that had been fired read, quote, notices bulges OWO, what's this? So he also did share a couple more of the writings that were found there. One read, "Hey, fascist catch," with an up arrow symbol, right arrow symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols as well. So that is a pretty broad recap of a lot of the information we learned here a little bit earlier this morning. We also did know that ahead of the press conference that President Trump was on Fox and Friends.
Hey folks, Gary here with Paramount. Today is September 11th, 2025. It's around noon. I'm sure many
What's
of you.
up, C? How you doing, Bo?
Oh, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Pretty good. Oh, he's always mad. I heard I heard that shit where he was talking about he sat there and watched her. Yeah, we know you sat there and fucking watched her, you all pitiful motherfucker. There's no way I'd watch my wife struggle and not lift a fucking finger to help her. It killed me. I mean, you know, not that I wouldn't let my wife work, but I did everything in my fucking power especially when I was younger, to provide for her where she didn't have to fucking work. She went to work because she chose to, not because she needed to, if that makes sense. What you got going on, Bo?
Oh, not much. Yeah, I sent you that link on that thing because I've been watching that. Because, man, I don't know. That's another whole other crazy story. I mean, it's sad as hell, but I mean, he had no plan. Like, really, if it's the way that they're, promoting it that it is, or putting it out that it is, like, I'm surprised he didn't break his damn legs jumping off that building.
I know it. That was crazy, the jump. But they, you know, my thing is, they fucking filmed him and watched him get up there. They didn't even try to alert nobody.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of this, my brother-in-law came over last night, and he's a long-time military veteran, combat veteran. But we were talking about it, and it all comes down to these security failures. I mean, all these people are paying these security teams, and they're failures. Like, I know enough to where if I was going to be doing a security detail for somebody like that, and there was elevated buildings, that's where I would be at. My focus would be on those elevated buildings.
Most
Why
definitely.
do we keep allowing people to be getting caught shooting on top of these buildings? I mean, we got drones. You got people. They should have been on top of you got a better view up above than you do down below.
Most fucking definitely. You know, I kind of wondered that myself. And it wouldn't, you could put 2 people up there and it would cover it.
Yeah,
You at
it's
least be able to see
crazy.
what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, they're giving them the platforms to do this stuff. But I mean, I don't know if it's another Patsy situation. I really don't know what it is. It's weird. I mean, it's like, how is this
Dude,
guy allowed to get up there and pull this off?
it made me think it was. That's one of the reasons why I started watching fucking that shit about JFK yesterday.
Oh yeah,
Because like they tried to cover that shit up in any way, shape, or form that they can.
yeah.
Well, so, hey, from what I seen, how do you pronounce that?
Bongino,
Hundino, Don
bon,
Hundito.
Bongino, yeah, Don Bongino.
He was walking with it shoved down in his pants. It was on his right side. You could tell the way he was walking. He wasn't bending his knee all the way. He had something like stuffed in there. It was
See, I haven't seen the weapon yet. I heard it was a Mauser, but this is the thing: a 200-yard shot's not hard. And if you notice the way Charlie sits, he always sits up or he sits back. You know, he sits back, puts his mic down, and then he sits forward. So they were
right.
probably aiming at, before I seen this video, the one that you got up there, I thought, I figured, well, hell, they probably had a high-powered scope. They were probably aiming at his head.
They did.
And when he
They did
and
have
when
a
he
high
leaned
power.
down, or with the wind, because the other thing is he's elevated. He was kind of down in a bowl. You got windage and stuff that's going to affect the bullet path. So it probably either, they were aiming at his head and it hit him in the neck. But then watching this video right here, it makes a little bit more sense of what happened because he was wearing body armor.
Right. This is the same dude that broke down the Trump one, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, I'd seen him. We'll check him out.
Like me, are very upset at the fact that Charlie Kirk was assassinated yesterday.
Hey, and it's always these fucking liberals talking about taking guns away, and it's these people that's their minds are all fucked up. This dude was I ain't gonna say he was transgender, but he was definitely going through something. He was wearing makeup and wigs and dressing like a girl.
And I think anytime that any sort of
It was a 30
like
cal. When I seen it, I thought it was a
especially
308 or something.
Hours,
like a savage.
Even days afterward, there's just a lot of bad information, a lack of information, and in that vacuum of not having good information, there's a lot of speculation that goes on. People start going through videos and footage and pulling out every little pixel and, you know, turning
30 out 6
fairly normal and innocuous things into these grand conspiracies. And it's a little tough to digest. It's a little tough to understand what's going on. And it just makes everything very, very confusing. Well, last night after this event took place, like many of you, I was, you know, trying to figure out what was going on, waiting for additional updates from authorities. Hey, have they caught this person? All this other stuff. And in the process of that, I came across all kinds of weird, speculative, and or, you know, honestly, I still think a lot of this stuff is put out.
Yeah,
Well,
I
there's
like
people
this
trying
guy.
to get views and clicks and just saying whatever. And then on top of that, I do think there's always a certain amount of disinformation that people are trying to put out to just confuse people, to instigate and provoke people as well. So as I was up looking for...
So I wondered this, if they find out that somebody is put him up to this, will they ever tell us?
Oh, that's the thing too. It's just, man, it's tough for me to think about these situations. I mean, I get it. Any hunter, anybody that's hunted, but you take a 22-year-old kid. He obviously didn't have a plan, really. I mean, not a whole complete thought out plan, because surely his plan wasn't to jump off the fucking building.
How'd he fucking get up there?
He took the stairs up.
And what, just like fire escape or something?
Yeah, I mean, because they had security footage of him in the stairways, so I'm assuming that he went up the stairs and got up there. But you know, coming down, he didn't have no plan for coming down. It was just a fly by the pants. So let me jump off the building. I mean, they said it was like 15 foot. I mean, that's not an easy feat to jump 15 foot and not get hurt.
Fuck no. No, I watched him jump down, and I also seen a video, but it only cut to right where he was on the roof, like just first getting up there. And I was like, why in the fuck are they letting him just go up there without fucking saying something? You see somebody on the roof crawling around, they got bad intentions.
And he had $1 million security detail. Like I mean, that's where I say all these events that stuff's happening at, it's a failure from security.
Yeah, no
There's
more
no
outside.
reason. Even if they didn't have anybody in the elevated positions, which they should have been anyway, they should have had some kind of tactical snipers up there. But even if they didn't, fly drones.
Yeah, something.
Because, you know, I mean, you got to, that's where everybody's going to shoot from, is elevated, because you can't shoot through a crowd.
Check this out. So they did a visual for Charlie in Jacksonville last night. And do you know that they had snipers on the fucking rooftops?
Where at?
In Jacksonville. They had snipers on the rooftops to keep security, to protect them.
That's what they should have. I mean, that's like that would be my number one focus. Like if I was a security, the head of security, that would be my first place that I put people, because it's Overwatch.
It's sad, dude. It really is. It's sad. It's like they get lazy. They just think somebody ain't going to do something. And these days and time, all the fucking media has done is got people revved the fuck up. Because let me tell you, when this shit first happened, I was revved the fuck up. You know what I mean? I was just waiting for the fucking pin to drop. I was like, drop that motherfucker. I'll hear it. And nobody did anything, which is a good thing because I was thinking fucking foolish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, anything,
But just
anybody
like
that's
everybody
any
else,
kind
I'm
of
fucking fed up with
controversial stuff. What'd you say? I think I'm lagging a little bit.
You're all right. No, I was saying that the media just keeps demonizing, consigning. I actually watched that Corey kid from Pawn Stars. He made a thing about it because I guess he was a Democrat, but he got a lot of the information wrong. But he was just heated at the moment. You know what I mean? Putting a post out. But he was saying, like, motherfucker, even though you didn't pull the trigger, you fucking help with this shit. Demonizing somebody over their opinions about stuff. And for God's sakes, all the kid was doing, or all the man was doing, was preaching about what he believed biblically, you know, for the most part, and why he feels the way he does. No reason to take a motherfucker out because he was very well educated and he was effective, and that's why they had to get rid of him.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I've been into weapons. Yeah, and I've been into weapons a long, long time. It just, some of these incidents, it's just hard for me to believe that you take these young kids, I call them young kids. I don't know what their training was or what they did or what, but you're taking a rifle that you've probably banged around trying to get up to where you're going.
Right.
You're firing one cold bore shot, and you're going to tell me that at hundreds of yards that you're hitting, that you're on target the size of somebody's head. I just don't know that I can buy that these young kids can do that.
And so he was well able to make the shot. You know, from what I understand, his parents were Republicans, and it's always they always go at that shit.
More information last night. Some of the crazy conspiracy theories that I saw. This was actually, he was staged by Charlie Kirk. He's still alive because of supposed hand signals from his own security detail. This was also staged by Charlie Kirk. It was supposed to hit him in the chest. We'll talk about the body armor that he was wearing. And, it was a staged event that went wrong, and he was accidentally killed. So there's a lot of nonsense out there that's going on that I don't believe any of it. So what I want to do is just kind of give you some facts, and we're going to go through some of the footage real quick of what took place and just give you some solid information, or as best as I can provide. And the other thing that I would really encourage you to do is be patient, wait, don't jump onto social media, don't buy into every single crazy conspiracy theory. Wait till you have all of the information, or at least more information than we have now, where you can do a better job logically assessing the facts before we go down some deep, dark paths. All right, so let's just jump into it. I'm gonna try to keep this as clean as possible so people don't have to relive this stuff.
He doesn't show him getting shot.
You know, when you have people like Charlie Kirk, who
he
I'm a
don't
big fan
show
of,
that.
and we have consumed as much content as we have, if you're like me, of Charlie Kirk, you feel like you know. And that's why you feel like you know this person. And the fact is one of the reasons that.
Yeah, I don't want to see him get whacked again, dude. Let me mute that right there.
Now, it does show the bullet hole.
I don't know why it does this with commercials, but it does.
It does show the bullet hole. It's a still picture because it shows.
Okay with that. I just don't want to see him get whacked.
It's because he was so effective. He lit
hit him right in the fucking jugular. It hit him right in the jugular, bro.
Yeah. You can actually. If you
I
don't
will
watch
say
it,
this:
you can fast forward it.
Yeah, Lake Mountain Boots. I seen that. That was fucking crazy. But anyways, Charlie didn't suffer. I'll tell y'all that now. I know a lot of people probably think that he did, but he didn't. It was over within seconds. He might have felt a little sting at first, but he bled out so fast that his body didn't have a chance to send pain signals, really. Morning. Anyways, that's what it was like, I'm sure. He probably didn't even realize he had been shot. It happened so fast.
Side of the aisle. We'll just leave it like that. And he was extremely effective. So that's why they want him dead. But that's also why that we that are fans of Charlie Kirk find this so traumatic.
No,
right?
I don't think
because
he did either,
we
Chris.
feel like we know this person. Because even in a virtual sense, we spent so much time with him. But anyways, here we are right here. He's talking. This is just moments before any shots are fired. And one of the things that you couldn't tell, or I couldn't tell from the initial video, is the fact that he is clearly wearing body armor. I want you to look at this outline. Without a doubt, he is wearing body armor. Now, there's lots of different types of body armor out there. There's some of the more advanced stuff is like this composite body armor. This stuff is very effective. It's super lightweight. And what's great about this type of body armor is that when rounds hit it, even at high angles, and I've tested this stuff, but even when rounds hit this type of body armor at acute angles, this type of body armor does a really good job of absorbing the projectile, stopping obviously penetration, but it also prevents fragmentation and deflection and ricochets as well. So this is a really good body armor. The problem with this body armor, as you guys can see, even there's some newer stuff out there that's slightly thinner, that's more advanced, but it's still pretty thick. When you're trying to wear body armor and keep the lowest profile and not even be able to see that body armor, especially under something like a t-shirt, most people are going to go with some sort of metallic body armor. This is a titanium-based alloy. It is fairly lightweight, but most importantly, what you guys can see is that it's extremely thin. This type of body armor is very easy to conceal, even under something like a t-shirt. And I think this is very, very similar to what Charlie Kirk is actually probably wearing right now. One thing I want you to notice about this body armor is that we have some really nice contours with this all the way around. And
that's gotta fucking suck, dude. It really does. That's gotta fucking suck.
There's some benefits with that when it comes to concealment, right? We can keep this body armor under a shirt like this. It minimizes its profile additionally on top of being much thinner. The disadvantages of metallic body armor like this is you guys can see that if I do take a round, and especially it hits this contoured area, it can and does deflect up toward the wearer. Now, this particular plate I have in vests over there, and with that system, I actually have a whole nother layer of ballistic protection, some Kevlar that actually protects me from fragmentation from the body armor itself. So I want you to notice here right here at the top, not only do we have this contoured area, but at the very edge of this, we actually have bevels all the way around that make it less likely to snag, cut, or anything like that, and the edges are pretty smoothed over. So it's much more comfortable. So this stuff is very effective in low profile situations to stopping direct impacts. You can still get injured and possibly even killed from fragmentation of metallic body armor. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of it. And if you are going to wear this, I can tell you that this is designed to have additional protection in and around it that's going to prevent injury from that fragmentation and or death. But I want us to see what's going on in this particular instance with Charlie Kirk. So number one, we can definitely see that there is body armor there. And then I want us to move forward. I'm going to zoom in as tightly as possible just to, again, try to keep this as clean as possible. So right here, we have the first frame in this particular video, and I don't know what frame rate this video was shot in. It was slowed down.
Yeah, you could see the body armor right there like he's talking about.
Yeah.
You can see it down there by his waistband, too. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first sign.
Dude, they knew that the threat was real, but like you say, they didn't take it fucking serious enough. And unfortunately, Charlie paid with his life over it.
Well, the more I think about this too, like when watching this video, because if to aim at someone's head at distance, you really have to be a trained shooter, some kind of military experience, an active shooter, something. But now looking and thinking about this, the guy could have been aiming for his chest, like his heart or something, and with the elevation, coming down through that. I mean, because it was like that was just like a sniper's nest that they had. The way that whole thing was set up there, and with the bullet rise, it could have threw the bullet up higher. I don't know. It's crazy.
Well, he could have been aiming for his head or anything, and it was just a lucky shot. Because it didn't hit him dead center in the throat. It hit him over to the side. You could see it was about an inch and a half into his throat from the side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know that's what's so crazy because it's just a matter of inches, and it would have been completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Of impact. I want
Just
you to
like
notice
with
that
Trump. If he wouldn't have turned his fucking head when he did, they'd have got his ass. Whoever it was knew he had body armor on. They were shooting for a headshot.
the shirt. We actually have the shirt.
It was just
It is
down and to the
violently disturbed. But this shirt collar is moved all the way up to his ear. When I first saw this video, what it looked like to me is that Charlie Kirk was shot in the left side, and it looked like a direct hit into the left side of his neck. And I was also looking for an exit wound. But that doesn't explain why the shirt was moved the way that it was. As we move forward a little bit, I want you to see, folks,
Yeah,
right
see
here.
right, see
I
right
want you to
there how
notice
that
that
shirt
there is a
jumps up.
spot on the shirt.
Oh, it deflected.
And that spot on the shirt also correlates with the
Yeah.
very top edge of this body armor.
It
And
deflected.
you can also see the first appearance of an entrance wound, and that's really weird too. So when we see an entrance wound from a firearm, especially on the skin and something in an area that's soft tissue like the neck, we normally don't see such a large hole there with the entrance wound. We just don't. When skin is pierced, whether it's a projectile or anything else, that stuff stretches out of the way, then it closes back in on itself. I've talked about this many times with 5.56 and even 9mm wounds, and I have seen 30 cal wounds and even larger wounds. A lot of times with these smaller caliber wounds, even up to 30 cal, it's hard to see a entrance wound at all, especially with 5.56, 9mm. A lot of times you got to stretch the skin. There's techniques that we use when we're assessing casualties where we stretch the skin apart and we're looking for those less than obvious wound channels with an entrance wound. Here we see a fairly massive wound. What is very clear to me is that we had a round that impacted the upper edge of his body armor, and then that round deflected directly upward. So now what we're dealing with is not only a deformed projectile, but it's also now moving upward, which would make the wound larger, both because of its deformation and now its angle of entry, and it's also probably fragmented as well. And that also makes a lot of sense to me because there is a side view of this footage. Originally I thought that round went directly into his neck and we would see some sort of exit wound on the back. I never saw that exit wound, and I think it's because basically we had that round hit, deflect directly upward and up into his cranial cavity. And I'm fairly certain that that projectile is still inside of his body. I also, just watching this and his reaction and the way that he seized, and I know there was a lot of blood and things after this. I think Charlie was dead the moment right at impact. I don't think he even knew what hit him.
No, I don't either.
Regardless of all the blood loss, all of those things. And I know later on there was reports that he was in critical condition, that there was a pulse, and they may have gotten him to a hospital. They may have hooked him up to some machines on life support, and they may have had a mechanical pulse, but that doesn't mean that he was alive. But I think he was dead immediately. And I think that, as sad as this whole event is, to me, that brings a little bit of solace.
Yeah, that's
to me
the one
because
good
the last thing I would want for this guy that I feel like I'm friends with, even though I've never met him.
Yeah, I kind of knew he was out as soon as I seen it, because that was a lot of fucking blood, man.
Yeah, because so when I watched that video, I was like, if it was a direct hit in the throat like that, his shirt wouldn't have moved like that.
I never seen the shirt move. That's the first time I'd seen the shirt move. I'm actually glad that you shared this link with me.
Yeah.
Because I was under the impression it hit him right in the fucking throat.
No. I mean, not.
They said
I'm not saying I know
his
for
kids
sure.
and wife was right there.
Yeah, I think they were in the front row.
Like I said last night, dude, that's like the motherfucker that shot Martin Luther King. Nobody deserves to die over a fucking opinion. Do you know how ridiculous that is? You to throw your life away over a fucking opinion. That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, I know because I mean he's right about that too. Because I mean, I was shot. It was a 9mm, and I mean, you couldn't even see the hole hardly.
Yeah. No, I've seen shots like on deers and shit, and you couldn't see the entrance wound, but you look at the exit wound, and it's as big as your fucking fist.
Oh yeah, it'll blow it out the back. Because once a bullet hits, it expands everything inside. The velocity of the bullet, and that's probably what took him out, being right that close in his neck. And then all that pressure expanding inside of his neck, it probably severed all of his nerve endings and everything in there. So he was probably out as soon as he got hit.
Mm.
He
It's
wasn't
sad
suffering,
though, 'cause, I mean,
and he wasn't having to sit there.
It still goes back down to the thing of it's a failure of security.
Very much so. And if they took the scope off and put it on, yeah, but
And all
then
these
again,
things go
it could
through
have
his
been a
mind
lucky
about his
fucking
family.
shot. He was shooting for his chest, and then it was once in a fucking, it was a lucky shot, is what it was, to hit that body armor and do that. And just think, if it had been a couple inches down, it wouldn't have fucking came up like that. It probably went down, hit him in the thigh or something.
And all these things. So now it's about 12:45 Eastern time, September 11th, and we still don't know who the shooter is. There are reports that a firearm has been found in the woods near the location. It is a rifle, that there was some evidence of leftist ideology involved. I'm actually waiting to get confirmation on some of the documents that were supposedly leaked from the ATF. I would like to see some sort of confirmation before we dig too deep into that. I think, there's a lot of bait being put out there for people to take. And we saw this during Butler. We see this in every sort of these types of tragedies. You just got to be patient. You got to be careful. I don't know what to say. Just be mindful. The main point of this video is give you some solid information that I think is going to be confirmed. I feel very good about putting this information out there. I think it's correct. And hopefully it will rule out some of the other nonsense that many of you are hearing. We're going to stay on this. We're going to continue to monitor what's going on. We'll probably do a live stream again. Today is Thursday, September 11th. We'll probably do a live stream this evening. Make sure you join us. We want to hear from you. We want to everybody can talk this through. We can start to digest and process some of that information as it's coming in during that live stream together in real time, sanely and logically. So make sure you join the live stream and you can get in on that conversation, and we'll read your comments. We'll take your questions. The last thing I want to leave you with is don't take the bait out there of, talking about violence, or definitely engaging in violence, or even protests or any of that other nonsense. I think we need to live by Charlie Kirk's example. He would not see the truth. He was able to defend what he believed in, and he would not back down. And that's what made him a real threat. He was able to do it respectfully. He was extremely compelling. He was extremely good. And you could just watch him in his videos. Like, this person that was so militant against him, you could see their mind and their opinions changing as he spoke. That's what made him such a threat to the left. And look, I believe the left is a cult. I believe that it is authoritarian. And I believe they're willing to go to any lengths necessary, whether it's demonize people, call people bigots, racists, Nazis, put them in jail, have them canceled, silence them. This is what the left does. But we need to follow Charlie Kirk's example. Don't even entertain any sort of violence. You need to protect yourself. You need to stay armed. You need to stay ready. But you also need to be able to defend your truth and not back down, not even an inch. Stand up for what you believe in. Debate others. Make sure that your voice is heard, because that's what Charlie Kirk did, is he made people realize, hey, there are a lot of other people that believe the same things as I do, and I'm not going to be silenced. Anyways, I hope this was in some way helpful to everybody out there. Anyways, until next time, stay armed, stay ready. We'll talk to you soon.
beautiful family, man. Fucking sad shit, dude. That was sad.
Yeah, it is.
Damn. Who do you think? Somebody's got to take his place. Who do you think it'll be?
Man, I don't even know. I'm gonna tell you the next one. They better. I mean, he better be on his p's and q's. Is Ben
Crowder.
Shapiro.
Yeah, or Crowder. Either one of them two.
Yeah.
What's up, smart mouth? I don't like Ben Shapiro, really. I think he's a little fucking dork. But
Yeah, he's got his. He does got his ways. I mean, I just like some of the stuff he talks about.
he's real robotic to me.
Hmm. Not Ben Shapiro. That ain't who I'm thinking about. Not Ben Shapiro.
Steven Crowder.
No, he's the blonde-headed guy. He does a podcast. I don't know why I said Ben Shapiro. Damn, what's his name? I bet somebody in chat knows it.
The ATF subpoenaed Crowder for exposing the details of Kirk's shooting. Damn. Tim Pool? Nah, Tim
No,
Pool
he's
ain't.
got a little
Tim Pool's
head.
too. What's up, Exit Velocity?
What's up, everybody in chat? No, he's got a little head for his logo, and it's some kind of podcast that he does. He's a super diehard Trump supporter.
Hold on, we'll pull up some of them.
Damn, what's his name?
If they got a lot of followers, they'll pull up first on YouTube, won't they?
Yeah, he's got like blondish brown hair. Kind of waves over to the side. Benny Johnson, maybe is it? Yeah. What's Benny's podcast name, Code-Made?
Somebody else asked me about him yesterday, or yeah, I believe it was yesterday. Hold on, we're gonna pull it up. You know what? I didn't even fucking get it all the way up.
I think it is Benny.
Hold on.
A magisterial, gleaming skyscraper of glass and steel, renowned the world.
Oh, shit, yeah, echoing.
Appreciate y'all in chat. I knew y'all'd come through.
They always do, man.
The pursuit of excellence and working life.
They always do. You know, and I've said this before, I ain't never been into politics until Trump won, right? Because I could never participate, so what was the fucking point? And
right.
I'm always going to believe that you should work and take care of yourself. People shouldn't be on food stamps unless they just absolutely have no other choice. Which I don't knock nobody for being on them. I don't look at them different. Like if I see somebody go shopping with a food stamp card, I'm not like, oh, you fucking, lazy bastard. But if you're an able-bodied person and have the means to work, I think you should. There's no reason for other people to have to pay your way through society where you fucking sit and do nothing. That's the part that pisses people off, And then you got ones, and we all know who we're talking about here, that cry about how bad their life is, but does nothing to fucking make it better. I don't want to hear that shit from anybody. You know what I'm saying? I've had to work my whole fucking life, and I don't mind working. I actually enjoy it. The harder I work, the better I fucking feel. And I've always seemed to get by. You know what I'm saying? I've never done without, but I've never fucking... I want a food stamp card and I work. I get you. You know what I'm saying, though. Oh, let me turn the sound back up.
Sure of who and what ideology killed Charlie Kirk in Utah. Tyler Robinson is his name. He is a young man, like far too many young men, radicalized by far left-wing ideologies on college campuses.
Oh, well,
all of the evidence, data, and information.
Benny, I hate to tell you this, but where he's going to be a young lady, because they are going to fuck the shit out of that kid. I promise you they are.
Has now been officially confirmed. Let's begin. Tyler Robinson was raised in Utah. His father is a 27-year veteran of the police force. He's a cop. His mother works with disabled children. Their family is Republican. He has 2 younger brothers. Tyler Robinson grew up gaming, fishing, hunting, and being an outdoorsman in Utah. He was a good shot, according to those who knew him. Tyler Robinson, now in custody, was admitted to university in Utah, Utah State University, and was radicalized by a very active Antifa chapter there, along with other left-wing ideological groups. This is all according to the governor and FBI, who wrapped earlier this morning a press conference about Tyler Robinson, who he was, and what radicalized him. Here are his mugshot photos to show you how dark this path is. Here's a photo of Tyler Robinson dressing as President Trump just a few Halloweens ago, an inflatable Donald Trump mask and outfit. His brother posing here with a toy long gun. Tyler Robinson at a National Guard event, posing with firearms, wearing the same shoes, with his father wearing patriotic ensemble. His father, again, a cop. Tyler Robinson's graduation, a seemingly normal young man, totally and completely radicalized by the left wing on his campus. Tyler Robinson identified. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we know? We know that according to the press conference that wrapped earlier today, that Tyler Robinson, here are some photos from his mother's Facebook account, who again had a relatively normal upbringing, was a normal kid, that he was turned into a rabid, violent hater of Charlie Kirk, that he recently at a family dinner table talked about how Charlie Kirk is a fascist. And then, after he had planned to kill Charlie Kirk, in the premeditation of this, he wrote anti-fascist iconography on some of the bullet casings. For instance, one of the bullet casings found chambered in the firearm used to kill Charlie, it said, "Hey, fascist, catch." Then it had some gamer controller actions for Helldivers 2. Then a well-known Antifa song was inscribed into the next bullet. Oh, Bella Ciao, oh, Bella Ciao. This is an Italian anti-fascist and communist song. A third unfired casing read, "You are gay." Also, there was furry, which of course is a very degenerate and creepy branch of the alphabet community. There was furry language on this as well. He organized on Discord server. Now, you may be saying, a Discord server? Well, hold on. That's exactly what we heard about Thomas Matthew Crooks, who shot President Trump. And the similarities are now becoming quite striking here in this moment. You have to ask yourself, wait a second, are there left-wing terrorist groups that are organizing on Discord? Who are organizing them? Why haven't we seen the messages? Why haven't the other people in this Discord server been arrested because, according to the officials, he was telling the Discord server that he needed them to pick up his firearm. He needed them as accomplices to kill Charlie Kirk. So this is a broader conspiracy.
Crazy, man.
Why don't we have information about who was in the Discord server Charlie Kirk's assassin was in? Discord is the same platform the Butler assassin was communicating with people in. We were never told who he communicated with. If what we're told today is true, how come we haven't been told who the assassin asked to pick up his rifle? They said they asked someone to pick up his rifle after he killed Charlie Kirk. Who is that person? And did they know about this in advance? If so, they're an accessory to murder. So many questions. Yes, that's right. Too many questions, ladies and gentlemen.
What up, fat boy?
What up? What up? How y'all doing?
Did tell his family.
Well, we educating ourselves right now. Yeah,
Heck
Discord
yeah.
needs to go. See, Discord is a private communication thing, right? It's where you
Dude,
can talk
Discord's
around.
fine, man. You could talk. I mean, it's not that. That's like saying that it's the gun that's doing the shooting. It's the person. This is just the platform.
most of
There's so many platforms that are private. I mean, you can't go off chopping that shit. Because
Wow,
there's 100 more just like
comment.
them. Oh, my bad, brother. Well,
I was
that
asking
okay.
you what Discord was. Was it a private communication place?
Yeah, Discord's great, man. Yeah, it's essentially yeah, it's another way to communicate with people, but there's a bunch of different servers and you can use it for like live chat. A lot of gamers use it instead of using like the gaming on the consoles, and it's a cool platform, man. It's a really cool platform. I like it a lot.
Really?
Yep.
See, and,
Yeah.
and I know why they haven't released who he was talking to, because that shit's still investigating. They're not going to release that for probably a couple more weeks until they get a whole, just kind of figure out exactly what's happening, who all was involved and all that shit. But
Yeah.
I'm taking it that Discord's got the same way of being able to track you on there with your IP address.
Yeah, it's just like anything else, bro. It's
After seeing this video with Benny here, because I hadn't seen this one, he was posing at the National Guard with weapons. Has there been anything put out about him having any? Was he in the military or something? Or
who, the
No,
kid,
they
the
say
shooter?
yeah,
No.
Yeah, no, they say he went to college and he came home woke. He was, somebody's echoing.
it's probably me. Let me
Let's
jump
see.
in and come back.
Yeah, I don't
But,
know. I mean, it's crazy
he was
shit.
wearing a cutoff shirt and had a fucking wig on, unless that was AI shit, which who knows? I've seen there's been a bunch of AI shit put out, and that's disgusting to me too, you know? If you're going to put something out like that, like it's evidence, not just a discussion of what's going on, it's just kind of fucked up when they do that shit, but...
I just, it's awful hard. I know Seeper's talking about, like, yeah, I can go to the range and I can pull out my AR, and at 200 yards I can shoot a damn, quarter-sized grouping of 5 shots. But I'm shooting at paper, man. You're in a live environment and you're shooting at a human target. I mean, that's a whole nother, you're about to take a human life. I mean, that's a whole nother level of nerves and just all kinds of other shit. You see what I'm saying? It does take a little more than what people are saying, and these things are too convenient. That Matthew Thomas Crooks, the Trump shooter. I mean, dude, I don't buy it, man. That dude, like I said, he didn't have the testicular fortitude to swat and kill a fly. But I mean, the government, it wouldn't be the first time that they gave us a shooter on a grassy knoll.
Right.
Who knows, man? I mean, it just said, Codemade said his dad was ex-sheriff. It just gave a background of the family, but it looked like a super nice family.
It did. Did you see the first video we watched that Super shared with us?
Yeah. Well, I listened to a majority of it, but I saw all of the
where it hit it. It hit
I saw the
body
armor. Yeah, and they had a picture of him earlier in the day, and you could see the outline of the armor clear as day. because they make those ceramic plates, those new ones. They even have them in a level 3A, and I think they may even make 4 now. That's thin.
Yeah,
It's
it was
really
pretty thin. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty thin. But it hit his body armor first, and then
That's
hit
what
him in the neck.
that's what they're saying. Yeah, but I've seen all kinds of wacky theories. That guy just mentioned him in that video. But dude, the video that Slayback posted shows all those hand signaling.
Yeah,
That's just weird, dude. I mean, these things have so many coincidences. Also, there's another one floating around. I'll pull it up in a minute. It's one of the guys on the security detail when Trump was shot. They got him on scene there. Actually, pretty close to.
Can't hardly hear you, Rich.
I said that they have him. That same guy that was on the Trump detail when he was shot was on Charlie's detail. They have the
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah. So can't hardly hear me. It says I'm maxing out. I don't know. Chat, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, for 1 second we can, and then next. What are you on? Your gaming headphones?
It's not my headphones. It's my mic. I'm probably venturing away from the mic, looking in different directions, and if I don't stay on it directional, it tends to.
That's what it is. Hey, I'm gonna let this play for a second. I need
Yeah,
to
go do your thing.
Take
Do your
a
thing.
piss break.
Family that he hated Charlie Kirk. His family turned him in. Eric Trump saying, well done. Utah governor says Charlie Kirk's assassin became more political in recent years and spoke about his hatred of Charlie Kirk and coordinated with a friend on Discord to retrieve the rifle. So who is that friend? The bullet casings had a song dedicated to World War II Italian anti-fascist resistance. So he was clearly radicalized. Correct. More people were involved. We need to know whom. A lot of school shootings are related to Discord chats. There's an underground emerging, and we need to know who the directors of it are. Tyler Robinson was communicating with people on Discord prior to the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Someone provided him with the rifle, the means to get there. Another involved. He did drive hundreds of miles in order to get to this location. It's a conspiracy. More arrests need to be made. This is also a TikTok thing. Interesting.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
You sunk my battleship. You got my battleship, Honk.
No sugarcoating.
Yeah, I see that.
This was left-wing terrorism inspired by every single Democrat that spent the last 10 years calling Trump and his supporters Nazis, fascists, and a threat to democracy. I totally and completely agree. Tyler Boyer, who is Charlie's business partner at Turning Point USA, saying, I want to personally thank the FBI and the state of Utah. Turning Point family is incredibly grateful for sleepless nights to make sure this suspect is apprehended. It's a good point. There's no rioting, there's no looting, there's no car set on fire, there's no violence. There's vigils and prayers. We are not the same. The two sides are not the same. Who was Tyler Robinson talking to on Discord? Why haven't they been arrested? That's right. I mean, doesn't that prove that it is a larger conspiracy? Tyler Robinson's mom on Facebook, you look like a good normal kid. Radicalization is real. That's right. This is just like normie life there. In Utah, it's just normie life in Utah. You just have like a normal, totally okay family, right? Like he's a young Christian kid. He goes to college for a few semesters. Leftist operative of an Antifa movement, radicalized by leftist and trans ideology in just a few short years. We need to know everyone on the internet and his leftist university who was connected to his radicalization. That's exactly right. Now the real work begins. Charlie was right. Charlie gave his life for being right on this issue. Charlie's entire life mission was to expose the radicalization of children on college campuses. And boy, was he right. You can see this. He was a radicalized leftist freak. A loner. A loser, maybe. Somebody who doesn't have an enormous amount of...
Imagine that, man. Your fucking kid leaves to go off to college. You're so excited because they're trying to do something with their life. They come back from college and now they're turned into this fucking monster and they throw their whole life away. That is fucking crazy, man.
That's what these liberal schools do. They indoctrinate.
Yeah.
And most of them are like that.
Well, and a lot of these kids just want to be accepted.
Yeah.
So they buy onto this shit because they feel like these people care about them. And I guarantee you none of these fucks will even talk to this dude after that. They won't be right there for him, you know what I mean? But I hope they put his little ass to death. And I hope he don't get to take the easy way out. I think they need to bring back fucking punishment that for the crime and make you feel it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Not just the easy, quick way. Make you think about doing that shit before you fucking do it.
Yeah. Hey, off topic. Who is Street Soldiers Entertainment?
That is Killdozer. He done changed the name of it.
Okay. That's why. I'm looking at I'm doing it live tonight on my main channel, and he's listed as a mod. I'm like, who the hell is that? It was you, and then it changed. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Damn, man, it's fucking crazy. You know, and they say, like, Charlie, from what I understand from the videos that I've been watching today, is he was real big on homeschooling. And that's why, is to keep your kids separated and not let them be pushed in with this fucking ideology.
Yeah.
So if any of y'all that's in the chat are parents and have the ability to homeschool kids, you really ought to think about it because it's dangerous, man.
I need to get my daughter to come on again. Were you live with us the election night when she came on?
No, I think I watched some of it though, where she was talking about.
She was on for just a minute, maybe like 20 minutes, but she was talking about that. What's that one class? It's some bullshit, you know, where they push all that shit. I need to talk to her now that she's a junior and see what her newest opinion is on level of indoctrination at state universities.
Yeah, even my kid now, my youngest daughter, she's a lesbian, and she even says that like they try to push that shit at their school, and she thinks it's wrong, you know, because that's a decision that should be made by them alone, you know what I mean? And it's like they try to hold their hand and walk them through it, and that's not what they're there for. They're there to teach them, you know, fucking math and English and shit, not about sexual shit and what your sexual orientation is. It's none of their fucking business. She's right about that shit.
Well, I know you've heard the story that I've told where my daughter almost got suspended because she went to the office and raised hell when that girl was in the girls' bathroom using the litter box that they put in for her because she identified as a cat.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
It's wild, bro.
Who the fuck identifies as a cat? I'm
Yeah.
gonna identify as a millionaire and all the money in the bank's mine. I'll be right down there. Y'all
Yeah, no
fucking
doubt.
make that shit happen.
I was proud of her too because she keeps her phone in her back pocket and she left it on because she called me and said, "Hey, you might have to come, get me." And she was like, the four principal. There's a principal for each grade, and she was like, she knew two or three of them's like education, like they're where they had gone to school, doctorate degree, all this shit. She's like talking about, you guys are smart people. Like this is.
This bullshit.
This is their mental health. This is, insanity. Like, look at what y'all are. She basically handed it to them.
Put a fucking litter box in the bathroom. Are you fucking crazy?
That's serious. And I mean, this is a.
Who are they forcing to clean that motherfucker? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I mean, this is
Yeah.
This is also suburbia. Upper middle class. Extremely good school, high test scores, high percentage rate go to college. I mean,
poor fucking janitor got to go in there and sift through human shit in that litter box. What the fuck is going on?
Well, I mean, she was shocked, obviously.
Yeah. They better get a seat cover. It looks like a goddamn litter box. Better prop your ass up there.
Yeah, I do too, Copper Top. I've always identified as a lesbian.
You identify as a hungry lesbian, bro.
Hungry one, that's right.
I always be fucking with you, bro.
Real hungry.
When you got a fake account and they come in there, if they don't say knock knock right off rip, you know it ain't me.
It ain't me.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's a good
that
one.
We know right now. I know that more will come out. Political activity in the background. However, he did donate to.
There's certain things I say to certain people that may not mean a fucking thing, but
Yeah,
it's
but they
more
do.
of a. It's more of a signature. Like when
No,
I used to go, I want my $2.
Yeah, I was talking about what Overseer said. Said these people suck at role playing video games. It's so true. Oh man.
Blue back in 2020. So that's a long time ago.
Ain't
Act
that
Blue is
right?
a far left wing, so this just shows that he
let's
was
cut this
already.
shit off. So what? I know you was over there in AD's chat a while ago when they was talking about Snaggy and Martin. Did you hear that fucking video?
Which one are you talking about? The one where he made the threats?
Yeah.
No, but I've got it from my live tonight.
Appreciate you stopping in, Super. Always, Bubba. It's a pleasure when you do, man. That dude is a fucking idiot. He can dish it out, but he can't fucking take it.
I mean, yeah. And I don't care what they say. Martin set up that whole thing.
Oh, I
how
guarantee it.
how does a 10-year-old get on Facebook? Now, okay, so you've heard your parent talking about Snaggy Harpoona and fucking. I mean, so you go and you find the dude's real name, find him on YouTube, and then manage to get in touch with him. Y'all are talking on the phone, and it doesn't add up whatsoever.
No, and it's all with Martin and Johnny both. They're both the same motherfuckers. They're both 12 years old, trapped in a man's body. They try to take shit to the extremes. Snaggy Harpool was talking to my 10-year-old daughter, and it's like, nah, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, he supposedly got police reports, all that shit, filed, and I don't know if that's. I mean, Martin, if he's talking, he's lying, but if he did set that up, he's more sick than Snaggy is. I mean, I don't know what Snaggy said, but he's the one that exposed his stepdaughter to this to play a game on the internet so he could try to one-up somebody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, BC, you're
ridiculous.
absolutely right. Slayback, he wants to be everybody. Like me and AD, AD let me up on his live the other day, and we were talking about fucking pyramids and giants and all that shit. Then the next day, Martin's talking about fucking giants and pyramids. And it's like, it was very weird because it's like, dude, can you not think of your own shit? Do you have to copy every fucking thing somebody does? I'll tell you what, copy working, motherfucker. I work almost every day. How about that? Copy that shit.
Yeah.
I'm fixing to gouge this motherfucker tomorrow now. The last 2 tires I let this bitch get, I gave them to him cheap.
How now? I was listening to that call. How did that Mexican turn into English speaking at the very end, or were there 2 people on the line?
No, it was him. That was him.
Wow, it was like an extreme
He's
shift.
got a heavy accent, but he tries real hard. He'll slow when he talks real fast. It's real bad. When he slows down, you can kind of hear him.
Well, like the last 4 words, it sounded like a different person. It sounded like, an American.
Yeah, no, it's him. Hey, I got him. I got him in my phone saved as sucker. His trailer is all fucked up, and I mean, I've been telling him, you can see it. It's balling the rubber up on the tires where it's dragging going down the road. You know what I mean? Where it's burning the tires off. I know he needs tires. I'd be whacking him.
Jeez.
Whatever. You want to pay that fucking money, whatever. Hell, he owes me money right now from the last fucking call I did. He couldn't pay me all of it, but the reason that I help him is because he's a fucking worker. He's out there trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah. Yep.
It's and fuck, I'll be done in what? I'll probably change 2 of them in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Not bad.
And I'm selling him used tires. I get them for nothing. And if I can make $150, $200 a piece off each one of them tires plus service call, fuck, I just got him for fucking $500.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Copper Top said, Unc, I got what you need. What is that? Some fishing poles?
He's got that cocaine.
Oh, shit. I can't do that shit. Unc turned into an animal. He fucks with that shit. You'll know it if Unc's on that shit. You'll never see Unc again. I'll have y'all on live. I'll be breaking in people's cars and shit. Going through their ashtray. Give me all the money, motherfucker. I'm just kidding. Y'all don't clip that now.
Clipped?
Yeah, I can't fuck with that shit there. Oh man, what time you going live?
Either 9:30 or 10.
Well, I'll make sure to tune in. I'm fixing to probably hook this fucking boat up if Mama ain't already done it.
Hell yeah.
Get my ass out there. That's one thing about having a good woman, dude. She'll put the boat on the back of the truck. She fucking bait your hook. You know.
Can she back a trailer up?
Yeah. She ain't real good at it. Like
that's
she's gotta have a big area to do it because she gets confused. But yeah, she tries. She damn sure tries. She ain't bent the tongue on the trailer yet, so we're doing all right. Now, when I'm in a hurry, I'll go and do it. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
She getting better at it. Well, listen, I'm fixing to split off of here. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Oh,
yeah.
I got a long way to go in a short time to get there yet.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Well, holler at y'all. I'll see you tonight at Live-O. Hey, appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out. Peace. We gone.
All right, man. Later.
Chill, leaving chum in the water. I know that's right, slay back. That one day she was fucking rough, boy.
Oh, man.
Did you see it?
Me?
Yeah. I made it.
No, I heard about it, but you told me, but I didn't see the video.
Oh, I videoed her and all. I was like, you want to go back?
Oh, you asshole.
You. Hey, you gotta.
You asshole.
That's what keeps it interesting, man. We'll holler at y'all. Peace.
Yep.